All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for March Comes In Like a Lion, Season 1, Episode 17. All right.
Okay.
We're moving and grooving through this first season.
Indeed. Yeah.
And we've got a lot of things that happened in the last episode.
Vlad Rousseau was defeated.
Yes. Shimada won the match. Ray has met Mustache of the chemistry type club Noguchi.
And he has also officially joined the workshop for Shogi.
Yes,
and
with Shimada.
They've played a bit,
and Harunobu Nikaido and the new guy.
Yes, Morio
Shigeta. Yes.
Mm-hmm. We know these things.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And we also had a nice little check-in with the Wholesome House, aka the Kawamotos,
because we know this now.
We know their names, yes, their last names.
Yeah.
And the really cool thing also was Hina really wanting to just give something, be kind to Ray in some way, and just kind of reach out. And it's the same way in a lot of ways with the workshop group having to wait for him to come to them, but Shimada was about to immediately ask him as Ray asked him.
Right. And so also what Hayashida said to Ray at the school of, if you don't ask other people for help, they won't come to you for things they need help with.
And he thought immediately of the Kawamoto.
Yep. So hopefully we can get through this episode. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be so good. So y'all, we're ready. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. All right, everyone, we're gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. My fingers are doing all kinds of stuff when I was doing that countdown. It's like, what the heck?
I remember when I first started the show, it was kind of hard for me to adjust to the art style of the character faces with like the lips and things.
Oh, sure.
But this show is so gorgeous.
This show, I think, really takes advantage of the whole drawn 2D medium in really special ways.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't be tearing up before the episode starts. That's no good.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Earlier, was Mr. Mustache in the opening? I think he might have been.
Well, I think he's always been. I just didn't know who that was.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was with Hawashida, I think, or Hayashida.
Yeah.
And then they had like a cat owl thing in between them, you know?
Something like that, yeah. All right, here we go. Can't do this, guys. I can't do this.
I love Momo's strawberry peach hair. It's just silver thread.
Okay.
Whoa. He's at a serious place now. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Shimada's facing the god of Shogi, the White Death.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. That's right. Right.
Cool. Yeah. In some ways, yeah.
And that's okay. Right.
Oh. Sure. Hey, he's looking ahead.
Got his goals set, yeah.
Yep.
Laser focus.
Oh. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Go on. Remember his health and stuff?
Right, like it, yeah.
Good. Good. Hey. That's the chairman, right? The fisherman chairman. Awesome.
Oh, that's right. That's his dad.
Yeah. Oh, it's his dad. Duh. Yeah. Wow. No, here's the chairman.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
They have a very similar haircut.
Yes, they do have a similar haircut. See? Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Kiriyama Wama. Oh my god. Chairman, please go away. Okay. Cool.
All right. Often, so is that the excuse she gives for when she's,
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. I knew something was gonna cut it off. Dang it.
Yeah. She's going out with a married man. Sure.
Is she still living at home?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, and like the relationship between the the dad and Kyouko probably isn't great.
No, you think? Things. You think? Yeah. Nice fish.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh. Might get a rainbow
a storm
soon.
Coming.
Oh, sure. Whoa. Just the way he just shows up. Yeah.
Uh-huh. The way he's just like...
Yeah. Just like...
Oh, maybe he's more similar to you than you thought.
Oh, way similar, yeah. His energy is so low. Like, it's so dormant and...
Yeah. If anything,
quiet.
He feels like he could be named Ray more than Ray.
Or he needs a Ray. Hmm.
The way they made Shimada look like his hair was almost gray in that earlier shot.
Yeah.
All the voices go quiet. Holy crap. Wow.
Dang.
Holy
He's
crap.
always shown alone, though, you know?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. This is just his entire existence. Oh. Okay.
I don't buy it.
I think it might be an analogy to like how he is on the shogi board, though.
Sure. Right. There's a dissonance between the... So apparently he's Kisuke.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Wow.
What?
So 7 matches, right? Best of 7.
Right.
And the 6th match is in his hometown,
oh,
so he needs
cool.
to win. Yeah.
Oh. Nice. Whoa. Oh.
All right. Good job,
wow.
Ray.
Oh! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
No.
Oh. Oh
Hina was just monochrome.
Yeah. Hina's got that look of like, you know, which is she? Which? No.
Oh.
She has it for him. Hmm. Rosé.
Call out her shit.
Yeah.
Go, Hina. Go. Turn around and go. Go.
Yes,
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Hina.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Just the running back was excellent, but the glare. The glare. Yeah. Momo's. Don't say things like that. Is the witch gone? That was so good, and it's happened now. Kyouko has encountered the Kawamoto, and the wholesome, and
exactly,
ice cold. She's eating it all?
You gotta be kidding me.
I really don't like her.
I don't either. You better eat at least one of those pieces of sushi, Ray. In his dad's sweater.
Yep. Which girl are you like? He's so full of it. Yeah. God.
Yeah, just leave.
Just go. He's like not wonderful. Trying to hide that either. Damn, something pinching me. Out of sync. That's a good... Huh. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Good question.
Many reasons.
Many complicated reasons. Oh, that's still eating at her. Hey, I mean, childhood innocence. I really hope just Momo's innocence actually has an effect on her over the course of time.
I think it
did.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. That's a start. That's a start. Oh, is she texting? That's cool, though.
Yeah, that is a really gorgeous shot.
Really cool effect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't come back.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. How old do you think Shimada is?
40?
Well, that's the thing. Because I get the vibe
45?
that he's supposed to look older than he really is.
Sure.
Your voice is too loud.
Take it down a couple notches.
Oh! Ah! Okay. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. It has weight. Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if they're laughing or crying.
They're doing both because in a lot of ways he's their future, you know?
Right.
They see him as their hero. And no, his name is Rival. It's Ray.
Rival.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Dang.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Awesome. Sweet. Okay. Good transition. Wow. We brought back Kyouko. We ended up dealing with, I would say, something very much what I was wanting a couple episodes ago when Kyouko had a little bit of a flash of backstory, but they didn't really expound upon the father-daughter relationship. And this exactly hit upon the thing I was trying to get at here.
Yeah.
Is that, one, she's still living at home. She's got a family credit card, which is in her parents' name. So she's not willing to support herself, you know, meaning she has no rent, she has no like income of any kind, you know, and yet, you know, she could be. So in some ways it's almost doubly confirmed that she's going after Goto to be kind of a surrogate dad. Like
potentially, yeah. I mean, well, okay,
a dad that she can control, maybe.
Like,
and he doesn't even really want that. It seems. Yeah. So
this episode was so good. Yeah. Like, wow.
Okay. And we got freaking Kawamoto. Sorry, I just jumped you there. Sorry. And we got the Kawamotos and Kyouko.
That was actually what gave me the shivers just thinking about it. Not what you said.
Oh, this was a good episode.
It was really good.
This had a couple things in it that really have been, I would say, not just building up towards in terms of foreshadowing, but I would say were good ways to round off certain characters' arcs and development and stuff. And with Kyouko, I think we can just basically kind of go at it from there on for the majority of this, because we had Rei's dad, his foster
not
father.
The chairman, even
not
though
the chairman.
Very similar.
From the back, he looked very similar to the chairman. But he was way too quiet to be the chairman.
Less
obviously,
tan,
Oh, and less tan. That's true. No boating for
exactly
for this guy. But the realization that all the winnings he's ever gotten have gone into that account, which means that he's probably been getting mini deposits since the leaving of the house, because he didn't need the money when he wasn't when he was living at their house and stuff, and it's probably like let's be real,
probably
guys,
a sizable amount,
probably a sizable amount to the point where he with how with a lot of money.
Well, and with how much he was just subsisting before, you know, like I mean, he wasn't exactly spending much. But and I was a little bit worried when Kyouko brought up the whole thing of the dad freezing her credit card. I was worried that she was basically going to be like, "Hey Rei, you know, you've got like,
give me money."
Yeah, exactly. But that did not worry me nearly as much as all of a sudden
Momo!
She's, you know, Kyoko's there, and then suddenly Momo's there, and it's like, hold on, there's monsters here, like, you know, no. And
see, this is the thing about Kyouko. Kyouko. She can't attack what she doesn't understand or have knowledge of yet. So she needed to know their names. With Rei, like, what's your relationship with them?
Exactly.
And if anything, I love how much, in some ways, Momo fired the first shot with this witch.
It's a witch,
And that, like...
That's...
Like, okay, here's the thing. Momo... You are my favorite of all the Kawamoto girls. Like, you always have been. But you went to, like, double S tier when you just, like, instantly sensed the vitriol in her gaze and her countenance. But also, you understood that Rei doesn't like her, which means you don't like her. And
exactly.
Here's the thing. I don't wish that Kyouko be, like, you know, absolutely like burned at the stake or something like that, like a witch or something. But I'm meaning that.
But you have to clarify that.
I have to clarify that because I do think witch is a term that is, I would say, too fantastical.
Well,
it's just it's just
at the same time
manipulative,
right? And I would say that's why it's such a perfect word.
It is a perfect word in that respect,
because when you think about witches, it's the magic and the black magic and usually it's all along the lines of controlling. Right.
I just know that witches has a negative connotation and that it's too easy to just call a woman you don't like a witch.
Right. But that word was actually incredibly fitting.
In this case. And I love also how much Momo was the only one that really had any interaction with Kyouko, except for Akari, who was just like, oh, that's okay.
Right, and then kind of
realized it's the wrong time
when she runs back.
And Hina, oh my god!
This was like the showdown. Like, I was so scared when Momo showed up, but at the same time, this was like the showdown that I had kind of always wanted to see. The only way it could have been better is if Akari also stepped in, but that's not her style. I get that.
Well, you know what it would have been just amazing is if she. Well, this is the thing. Kyouko was smart. She didn't say anything. But if Kyouko had said something, I would have loved to see Akari be like, "Oh, come now," like. Surely, like basically have the most like
and just
wholesome,
kill with
sweet,
kindness, just like just
and,
know
like
you.
Instant diabetes sets into
and she just
to Kyouko, and she's just like, oh god, like I just ate like 5 cinnamon rolls with that like, sweet comment
because there was definitely a cinnamon roll attached to Rei's leg, and it just emanated sweetness and repelling her. Like it was absolutely wonderful. And the fact that
darkness cannot exist near light.
That's right. And the fact that hours later she was just like,
that little munchkin called me a witch.
And the thing is, here's the thing. That would not have bothered her that much if she didn't agree.
Right.
And that's
right. That's the part where I actually love Kyouko, because I think that if they had just had this be you were defeated by the power of wholesome, it's like, oh, well, that's really good. But the best part about it, I think, was part of the part where in the episode where I was just like,
was seeing Kyouko lick her wounds.
Yes, seeing Kyouko at the place, eating the food, commenting on it like, oh, food's so freaking perfect and everything's so wonderful. And it's like, well, of course they're trying to be all and she's basically sulking and eating her stress away. Right. And I found that to be kind of like, you lost. You lost.
That was both very satisfying for many ways, because it's her realizing that she lost and licking her wounds and sulking and all that stuff. And at the same time being like, they are pretty awesome, right?
Right.
But then also
she was eating his food.
She was eating his food that they made especially for him. Yeah. And every time one of them disappeared from the box, I was like, stop that, put it back, put it back. It's not yours.
Yeah. But when she ended up having kind of the conversation with Rei after that, I really liked how she began to kind of be vulnerable a little bit and question a little bit of things. Even though she was being manipulated before that to try and get into a situation where she can just stay the night again.
And I feel like that vulnerability in some ways is just a tactical part of her manipulation.
Yep.
You know?
It's basically the salve on the, I just bludgeoned my way in here. Right. But it's okay.
Exactly.
I still love you. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. I almost
this
want...
ain't it, Chief. You know,
start to splash.
This is the move where Reagan tells everything nearby to GTFO by throwing salt randomly everywhere. I really do think in a lot of ways, like, she has some like sulfur kind of like leaking off of her, and we need to like holy oil the doors.
That's right. Like this is this is straight up like, but in a more serious sense, Tammy 2 from Parks and Rec, where all of a sudden it's just like, I can smell the sulfur off her cloven hooves. You know?
Yeah.
Get the survival pack. Let's get out of here.
The problem is that she's half the age of a character like that. She has.
She's done more realistically is the thing, and that's why it's so insidious, and that's also why it's so interesting to watch, because while I hate her, I also am hoping maybe she'll be able to unpoison her own heart, tear down those walls that she's set up, and unbitter herself with the sweetness of cinnamon rolls. But but the thing is that not by taking it away from Rei, not from leeching off of Rei, because that no.
There's a really depressing side of this whole thing, because everyone has not everyone. I have had people in my life where I've seen how this kind of behavior works, and it's a very callous form of, I would say, false empathy, and it's very obvious with Kyouko.
Oh, sure.
But I do think she tries to engage his empathy, not his sympathy, when she basically shows her vulnerable side. And I think that's a very good thing to separate. If she tried to engage her sympathies, she would feel a lot like Rei, her version of Rei in her head, I believe. She kind of said Rei is like, oh, is this the next family? Is this the next one that you're going to like, oh, whine and be like, oh, woe is me. You're going to do all that and get them to.
I love that Rei did not like
not move budge an inch.
Nope. It was just
nothing.
Yep. It was just
keep like. Yeah, I'm just monk abilities. Just grab all your range ability things thrown at me.
Yep.
Wax on, wax off.
That's
bitch,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
And then when she's trying to engage his empathy and stuff like that, what I think is really cool here is that if we look at this probably in the long run, I think Rei's empathy for his sister will give him and her both ways that they can grow. Basically, he will be able to I would say help someone.
Right, because
and she will be willing to receive help maybe a little bit from someone.
And that's the important thing, because the thing is that one of the best ways to, sometimes the best way to solve your own problems is to help someone else solve theirs. But the thing is that you can't help someone that does not want to be helped.
Yep.
And the thing is that Kyouko does not
want to be... Say it again, Jacob.
Kyouko does not want to be helped. Not by herself, not by anybody, not by Rei. But if she were to be up for being helped by someone, it would be Rei. But the thing is, she is not there yet. She is a very long way away. But maybe, just maybe, if she sees how much Rei changes, right? How he is able to become a more whole person,
right?
Because she knows that he came from his child has been all sorts of messed up. And she played a part in that, right? and if he is able, not that she was in control of all of it, right? But she played her part, and if she is able to see that he basically is able to heal and is able to move forward and become a whole person, right? Then that might just maybe be enough of a thing to make her wonder and be like, could that happen for me too? And of course she would fight it. She would absolutely fight it. But maybe, just maybe, eventually it would reach her.
And I think eventually she'll just get tired. I think that
she already is.
Oh, I know she is. Yeah. But I mean, she'll be willing to stop pretending like she's not.
Right, because she grits her teeth and just digs the roots down deeper.
It's something that I think that kind of stubbornness is very easy to turn into a strength, actually.
Yes,
I think that's something that's very very easy to turn into a strength. If anything, actually, here's a part where you can spin this to where Kyouko kind of becomes a hero of her own story. She can confront her dad. And I think that that's part of where her stubbornness might come into effect. And they could have a long, hashed out conversation where she's willing to not run away.
Right.
Because if she keeps kind of avoiding that whole thing, because it's a source of pain for her. It's a huge source of pain.
Yeah.
I think that she can dig in really hard and find out really how strong she is, because I think she has a lot of potential for strength like that.
And everything that she's been doing really with all the manipulation and stuff is coming from a place of weakness.
Yes.
Like of feeling weak, even though she does have a lot of strength to her, right? And that strength is being misapplied with the stubbornness and the manipulation and whatnot. But the reason that she's doing that is because originally she felt weak.
Yep.
And she doesn't want to feel that way.
Oh, man. So many MVPs this episode. I loved how much Rei has changed since some of the first earlier encounters with Kyouko. I loved Hina's going back. You absolutely called it. Like the minute she showed even a hint, a semblance, if you will, of
hesitation.
You're like, yes, go back. And I was like, I mean, she might not. And then like, nope, she went back.
Yep,
and
that's right.
The glare was like... you might be prettier than me. You might be older and more mature than me. You might know like better ways in order to make Rei like be with you and stuff. But I don't care. I made this suck on these. And then she just like
and literally Kyouko does.
Yes.
And she savors the sensation. Yeah.
I loved it so much.
She licks her fingers. Yeah.
Oh man. And okay, so. Akari and her having their little talk on the way back, I thought was rather sweet. Mm-hmm. The fact that Hina is feeling, I would say, more confident in expressing her emotions,
being more brash about it,
when she's upset, and Akari being like, "Hey, you don't need to say piss in front of the little kid."
Yeah.
But I agree with you.
But I kind of agree. with you.
I agree with you.
And that's the thing, because I feel like one of the ways that Akari could end up being helped by Rei is that because of the situation that Akari is in of needing to take care of Momo and Hina, she doesn't feel like she has anyone to open up to and be vulnerable to, right? Like the whole thing that Hayashida said the previous episode, I feel like it pertains especially to Akari, right? And the thing is that right, she had that whole thing of being like, yeah, I agree, right? But she wasn't able she wasn't willing to fully express it, right?
Yep.
And the thing is that I'm hoping that eventually, at some point, if Rei asks her for help, right, and he basically says, hey, I need help, then maybe she'll be feel comfortable enough asking him for help and revealing to him where she feels weak. Right?
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. The little scene with Souya at the pond is intriguing.
Yeah.
Because every time they bring up Souya, I'm like, he's Rei. He's supposed to be
right, just 20 years down the road.
Well,
25.
Maybe not even that much. He looks really young.
Or wait, they said no. That was 10 years since he became Grandmaster.
Yeah. What was 10 years?
He became a Grandmaster at 21.
10 years.
And then 10 years later, he had continued to just dominate everything.
So 31.
Yeah.
So he's only 13 years older.
Yep.
Or 14.
Yeah, because Rei's almost 18.
Yeah, he's not that old. I think in a lot of ways, that's how old Shimada is. Shimada is around that age as well.
Like, because of all the stress and everything, it's like he's 40 or 45.
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
He's losing hair.
Right. Yeah. He might be in his high 30s, but he's getting the, aging effects of someone who's...
too old for this shit. Yeah.
There was a lot of really good stuff with Harunobu having this upbeat positivity and locked-in goals.
Yes.
And it really is a good thing to be reminded of that Harunobu is not doing well physically. No. So him setting goals like that is basically saying, I'm going to live to see that.
Right. Because the thing is that...
It's very good to keep that in
because what he said could be something that could just generally be applied of, that's something good for people to do in general, right? But for him, it takes on a whole new level of weight. Just like having
Shimada
talking about losing hair and stuff.
Hair.
Yes. Yeah, by a hair has a whole lot more weight for him.
Oh my god, yes, that carries so much weight.
But also, did he even realize what he was saying? Yeah. Man. So, man, okay. I feel like I'm starting to see how the second season will end up just blowing our dang minds, because they're setting up so many different things for all of these characters that are so good. Like, this episode alone was fantastic, and I feel like it was a little microcosm of what the second season will end up being.
Sure.
And if they are able to nail that in the second season, then wow, I understand why this, the second season is number 7 on Mal or something like that.
No, it's not number 7 on Mal.
It's up there.
It's not. It's not that high up.
Okay, but
yeah, there was a point where I remember there was some peak hype around it,
right?
And around the release,
and it got stupid high, but
but y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction discussion. There's a lot of good stuff here. We probably could have gone into it a little bit more, but it's just really good stuff.
And thank you so much for getting us to watch this show.
Every time
I know there were so many recommendations, and it took a while, but wow.
But if you want to see the next episode reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. Any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about stories or just hang out in general and chat about whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.